For anyone in the film industry, no matter where you're from, to be recognized by the Academy is a dream come true.
To be nominated can be life-changing. So, let's get into it.
Okay. For Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction. Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer. Ryan Gosling in Barbie. And Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Costume Design. Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. Napoleon. Oppenheimer. And Poor Things.
The nominees for Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling are Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Society of the Snow.
Now, this year's nominees for Best Live Action Short Film. The After, Invincible, Night of Fortune, Red, White, and Blue, and The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
For Best Animated Short Film, the nominees are Letter to a Pig, 95 Senses, Our Uniform, Pashidam, and War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko.
And now, we have the first of the two award categories honoring writers. First, for adapted screenplay, the nominees are American Fiction, written for the screen by Cord Jefferson. Barbie, written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. Oppenheimer, written for the screen by Christopher Nolan. Poor Things, screenplay by Tony McNamara. And The Zone of Interest, written by Jonathan Glazer.
And for original screenplay, the nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, screenplay, Justine Triet and Artur Arari. The Holdovers, written by David Hemmingson. Maestro, written by Bradley Cooper and Josh Singer. May December, screenplay by Sammy Birch, story by Sammy Birch and Alex Mechanic. And Past Lives, written by Celine Song.
Last, before our break, the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role. Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer. Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple. America Ferrera in Barbie. Jodie Foster in Nyad. And Davine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers.
The nominees for achievement in music, original song. The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot. I'm Just Ken from Barbie. It Never Went Away from American Symphony. Wajaji, A Song for My People, from Killers of the Flower Moon. And What Was I Made For, from Barbie.
Next up, the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Score. American Fiction. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Killers of the Flower Moon. Oppenheimer. And Poor Things.
And now, the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film. Bobby Wine, The People's President. The Eternal Memory. 4 Daughters. To Kill a Tiger. And 20 Days in Mariupol.
Next, for Best Documentary Short Film, the nominees are The ABCs of Book Banning, The Barber of Little Rock, Island in Between, The Last Repair Shop, and Nai Nai and Waipo.
For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are Io Capitano, Italy. Perfect Days, Japan. Society of the Snow, Spain. The Teacher's Lounge, Germany. And The Zone of Interest, United Kingdom.
And for Best Animated Feature Film, here are the nominees. The Boy and the Heron. Elemental. Nimona. Robot Dreams. And Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Production Design. Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. Napoleon. Oppenheimer. And Poor Things.
Next up, for Achievement in Film Editing, the nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
And for Achievement in Sound, here are the nominees. The Creator. Maestro. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1. Oppenheimer. And The Zone of Interest.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Visual Effects. The Creator. Godzilla, -1. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1. And Napoleon.
For Achievement in Cinematography, the nominees are El Conde. Killers of the Flower Moon. Maestro. Oppenheimer. And Poor Things.
For performance by an actor in a leading role. Bradley Cooper in Maestro. Coleman Domingo in Rustin. Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers. Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer. And Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, Annette Bening in Naya. Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Julia in Anatomy of a Fall. Carey Mulligan in Maestro. And Emma Stone in Poor Things.
For achievement in directing, the nominees are Justine Triet, Anatomy of a Fall. Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon. Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer. Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things. And Jonathan Glazer, The Zone of Interest.
And now for our final category.
I can't wait! Let's read them together. The nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year are
American Fiction. Ben LeClaire, Nikos Paramigos, Cora Jefferson, and Jermaine Johnson, producers.
Anatomy of a Fall, Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thion.
Barbie. David Heyman, Margot Robbie, Tom Ackerley, and Robbie Brenner, producers.
The Holdovers, Mark Johnson, producer.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Dan Friedkin, Bradley Thomas, Martin Scorsese, and Daniel Lupi, producers.
Maestro, Bradley Cooper, Steven Spielberg, Fred Berner, Amy Durning, and Christy McCosco-Krieger, producers.
Oppenheimer. Emma Thomas, Charles Roven, and Christopher Nolan, producers.
Past Lives, David Hinojosa, Christine Vachon, and Pamela Koffler, producers.
Poor Things. Ed Guiney, Andrew Lowe, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Emma Stone, producers.
And The Zone of Interest, James Wilson, producer.
Congratulations to this year's nominees.
It's been an honor to be with all of you this morning.